ध्यायामो धवलावगुण्डनवतीं तेजोमयीं नैष्टिकीं स्निग्धापाङ्गविलोकिनीं भगवतीं मन्दस्मितश्रीमुखीं वात्सल्यामृतवर्षिणीं सुमधुरं सङ्कीर्तनालापिनीं श्यामाङ्गी मधुसिक्तसूक्तिम् अमृतानन्दात्मिकामीश्वरीम्। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ अमृतेश्वर्यै नमः। ॐ पूर्णब्रह्मस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये नमः। ॐ आत्मारामाग्रगण्यायै नमः। ॐ योगलीनान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ अन्तर्मुखस्वभावायै नमः। ॐ तुर्यतुङ्गस्थलीजुषे नमः। ॐ प्रभामण्डलवीतायै नमः। ॐ दुरासदमहौजसे नमः। ॐ त्यक्तदिग्वस्तुकालादिसर्वावच्छेदराशये नमः। ॐ सजातीयविजातीयस्वीयभेदनिराकृते नमः। ॐ वाणीबुद्धिविमर्यायै नमः। ॐ शश्वतव्यक्तवर्त्मने नमः। ॐ नामरूपादिशून्यायै नमः। ॐ शून्यकल्पविभूतये नमः। ॐ षडैश्वर्यसमुद्रायै नमः। ॐ दूरीकृतषडूर्मये नमः। ॐ नित्यप्रभुत्तसंशुक्तनिर्मुक्तात्मप्रभामुचे नमः। ॐ कारुण्याकुलचित्तायै नमः। ॐ त्यक्तयोगसुषुप्तये नमः। ॐ केरलक्ष्मावतीर्णायै नमः। ॐ मानुषश्रीवपुर्भृदे नमः। ॐ धर्मिष्ठसुगुणानन्ददमयन्ती स्वयंभुवे नमः। ॐ मातापितृचिराचीर्णपुण्यपूरफलात्मने नमः। ॐ निशब्दजननी गर्भनिर्गमाल्फुतकर्मणि नमः। ॐ काली श्रीकृष्णसङ्घाषकोमलश्यामलद्विषे नमः। ॐ चिरनष्टपुनर्लब्धभार्गवक्षेत्रसम्पते नमः। ॐ मृतप्रायभृगुक्षेत्रपुनरुत्थिततेजसे नमः। ॐ सौशील्यादिगुणाकृष्टजङ्गमस्थावरालये नमः। ॐ मनुष्यमृगपक्ष्यादिसर्वसंसेविदाङ्घ्रये नमः। ॐ नैसर्गिकदयातीर्थस्नानक्लिन्नान्दरात्मने नमः। ॐ दरिद्रजनदाहस्तसमर्पितनिजान्दसे नमः। ॐ अन्यवक्त्रप्रभुक्तानपूरितस्वीयकुक्षये नमः। ॐ सम्प्राप्तसर्वभूतात्मस्वात्मसत्तानुभूतये नमः। ॐ अशिक्षितस्वयं स्वान्तस्फुरत्कृष्णविभूतये नमः। ॐ अच्छिन्नमधुरोदारकृष्णलीलानुसन्धये नमः। ॐ नन्दात्मजमुखालोकनित्योत्कण्डितचेतस्से नमः। ॐ गोविन्दविप्रयोगाधिदावदग्धान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ वियोगशोकसम्मुच्छामुहुर्पतितवर्ष्मणे नमः। ॐ सारमेयादिविहितशुश्रूषालब्धबुद्धये नमः। ॐ प्रेमभक्तिबलाकृष्टप्रादुर्भावितशार्गिणे नमः। ॐ कृष्णालोकमहाह्लादध्वस्तशोकान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ काञ्चीचन्द्रकमञ्जीरवंशीशोभिस्वभूदृशे नमः। ॐ सार्वत्र्यहृषीकेशसान्निध्यलहरीस्पृशे नमः। ॐ सुस्मेरतन्मुखालोकविस्मेरोद्भुल्लदृष्टये नमः। ॐ तत्कान्तियमुनास्पर्शहृष्टरोमाङ्गयष्टये नमः। ॐ अप्रदीक्षितसम्प्राप्तदेवीरूपो फलाप्तये नमः। ॐ पाणिपद्मसुभद्वीणाशोभमानाम्बिकादृशे नमः। ॐ देवी सद्यस्थिरोधानतापव्यथितचेतसे नमः। ॐ दीनरोदननिर्घोषदीर्णदिक्कर्णवर्त्मनि नमः। ॐ त्यक्तानपाननिद्रादिसर्वदैहिकधर्मणि नमः। ॐ कुररादिसमानीतपक्ष्यपोषितवर्ष्मणि नमः। ॐ वीणानिष्यन्दिसङ्गीतलालितश्रुतिनालये नमः। ॐ अपारपरमानन्दलहरीमग्नचेतसे नमः। ॐ चण्डिकाभीकराकारदर्शनालब्धशर्मणे नमः। ॐ शान्तरूपामृतच्छरीपारणानिर्वृतात्मनि नमः। ॐ शारदास्मारकाशेषस्वभावगुणसम्पते नमः। ॐ प्रतिबिम्बितचान्द्रेयशारदोभयमूर्तये नमः। ॐ तन्नाडगाभिनयननित्यरङ्गैतात्मने नमः। ॐ चान्द्रेयशारदाकेलिकल्लोलितसुधाप्तये नमः। ॐ उत्तेजितभृगुक्षेत्रदैवचैतन्यरंहसे नमः। ॐ भूयप्रत्यवरुद्धार्षदिव्यसंस्कारराशये नमः। ॐ अप्राकृताद्भुतानन्दकल्याणगुणसिन्धवे नमः। ॐ ऐश्वर्यवीर्यकीर्तिश्रीज्ञानवैराग्यवेश्मने नमः। ॐ उपात्तबालगोपालवेशभूषाविभूतये नमः। ॐ स्मेरस्निग्धकटाक्षायै नमः। ॐ स्वैरादिश्युतवेदये नमः। ॐ पिञ्चकुण्डलमञ्जीरवंशिकाकिङ्गिणीभृदे नमः। ॐ भक्तलोकाखिलाभीष्टपूरणप्रेरणेच्छवे नमः। ॐ पीठारूढमहादेवी भावभास्वरमूर्तये नमः। ॐ भूषणाम्बरवेशश्रीदीप्यमानाङ्गयष्ठये नमः। ॐ सुप्रसन्नमुखाम्भोजवराभयदपाणये नमः। ॐ किरीटरशनाकर्णपूरस्वर्णपडिभृदे नमः। ॐ जिह्वालीडमहारोगी बीभत्सव्रणदत्वचे नमः। ॐ त्वग्रोगध्वंसनिष्णादगौराङ्गापरमूर्तये नमः। ॐ स्थेयहिंसासुरापानाद्यशेषाधर्मविद्विषे नमः। ॐ त्यागवैराग्यमैत्र्यादिसर्वसद्वासनापुषे नमः। ॐ पादाश्रितमनोरूढदुसंस्काररघोमुषे नमः। ॐ प्रेमभक्तिसुधासिक्तसाधुचित्तगुहाजुषे नमः। ॐ सुधामणिमहानाम्ने नमः। ॐ सुभाषितसुधामुच्चे नमः। ॐ अमृतानन्दमय्याख्यां जनकर्णपुरस्पृशे नमः। ॐ दृप्तदत्तविरक्तायै नमः। ॐ नम्रार्पितबुभुक्षवे नमः। ॐ उत्सृष्टभोगिसङ्गायै नमः। ॐ योगीसङ्गरिरंसवे नमः। ॐ अभिनन्दितदानादिशुभकर्माभिवृद्धये नमः। ॐ अभिवन्दितनिशेषशिरजङ्गमसृष्टये नमः। ॐ प्रोत्साहितब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायप्रवर्तये नमः। ॐ पुनरासादितश्रेष्ठतपोविपिनवृत्तये नमः। ॐ भूयो गुरुकुलवासशिक्षणोत्सुकमेधसे नमः। ॐ अनेकनैष्ठिकब्रह्मचारिनिर्मातृवेधसे नमः। ॐ शिष्यसङ्क्रामितस्वीयप्रोज्ज्वलद्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नमः। ॐ अन्देवासिजनाशेषचेष्टापादितदृष्टये नमः। ॐ मोहान्धकारसञ्चारिलोकानुग्राहिरोचिषे नमः। ॐ तमक्लिष्टमनोवृष्टस्वप्रकाशशुभाशिषे नमः। ॐ भक्तशुद्धान्तरङ्गस्थभद्रदीपशिखात्विषे नमः। ॐ सप्रीतिभुक्तभक्तौघन्यर्पितस्नेहसर्पिषे नमः। ॐ शिष्यवर्यसभामत्यध्यानयोगविदल्सवे नमः। ॐ शश्वलोकहिताचारमग्नदेहेन्द्रयासवे नमः। ॐ निजपुण्यप्रदानान्यपाबादानचिकीर्षवे नमः। ॐ वरस्वर्यापनस्वीयनरकप्राप्तिलिप्सवे नमः। ॐ रथोत्सवचलत्कन्याकुमारीमर्त्यमूर्तये नमः। ॐ विमोहार्णवनिर्मग्नभृगुक्षेत्रोजिहीर्षवे नमः। Om Gunasandhani Dadvaipayana Swatkula Sandave Namaha. Om Veda Shastra Purane Dihasa Shashvada Bandhave Namaha. Om Rigukshetra Samunmilat Paradaiva Tejase Namaha. Om Devyai Namaha. Om Premamridanandamaye Nityam Namo Namaha. Om Premamridanandamaye Nityam Namo Namaha. Om Premamridanandamaye Nityam Namo Namaha. Om Amriteshwaryai Namaha. Om Amriteshwaryai Namaha. Om Amriteshwaryai Namaha. Om Mandrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Maheshwari Yat Pujitam Maya Devi Paripurnam Tadastute. Om Amriteshwaryai Namaha. Om Amriteshwari Namaha. For the past few weeks, we have been blessed to listen to our brothers and sisters share their experiences with Amma. These are divine stories of love and devotion we can hear endlessly. Today, let's listen to our brother Sudeep Dharan as he shares how Amma made all the difference in his life. Om Amriteshwari Namaha.
Namaskar. Thank you for giving me this opportunity this morning. Just have a few anecdotes about how Amma touched our lives throughout the years. So a few small stories. I hope it's inspiring. The first one is many years ago, I think it was 2004, we decided to join Amma's program in Mangalore. So you know, Surya is originally from Mangalore. So we decided that we'll go and see Amma in Mangalore, right? So we were still in the US and decided to plan a business trip. And so we were in Mangalore just in time for when Amma was coming in. And just give you some context, right? So the program was held in a cricket stadium, okay? Think of it like our national stadium. And it holds about 90,000 people. That's how big the stadium is. So, you know, we didn't have any context in terms of how big it's going to be. We just landed and we're used to seeing Amma's program in Singapore and things like that. So we landed in Mangalore, went with my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law, and the rest of the family there, right? So we slowly made our way, I think for the evening program. It's the first program. There was only one program that day, right? It's supposed to start at 6. So around 4:45, 5-ish, we made our way to the stadium. And we were just floored to see the number of people just coming in, throngs and throngs of people. We're like, oh my God, this is going to be crowded, right? So my first instinct is, okay, we need to get a token, right? I know the trick, right? Let's go get the token first. So we ran up to the token counter and got a token. So very happy that all of us got tokens. You know, I didn't bother to look at it. Just took the token, went back, found a seat up front, and we sat down. Then I looked at the token number, right? It says 29,000 something. And I'm like, okay, this is a misprint, right? Must be 2,000, right? So I quickly jumped up and ran up again to the token person. I say, Namaskar, I think there's a misprint here. You know, there's a wrong number. the lady looked at me very carefully and said, no, that is the right number. Right? Like 29,000? Okay. So we came back to the seat, we sat down, and I also then recognized that that night was also Shivaratri, right? So the program started, crowds were still coming in, thongs and thongs, Amma's usual program. Bhajans went on and on and on till about 10-ish. And then Amma started giving darshan, right? And it was crowded, really crowded, right? So we didn't get darshan till like very early in the morning, close to about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's finally when our number showed up and we were able to go up to stage. And you can imagine, I'm sure you've seen in Amritapuri and other places in India where Amma does, standing darshan, as they call it, right? It's a very fast-moving line, right? So, you don't even think that Amma has a moment to even recognize who you are. So the line comes like this, and Amma's just going, and within 1 second, the next person comes on, next person. So Surya's mom was found. She went through. Surya came in next. So Amma grabbed her, gave her darshan, pulled her back, and then looked at her and looked at me, and then she switched hands, right? She moved her to the right and grabbed me by my collar in. Like, she said, "What are you guys doing here?" We were like, "Amma, there's probably 100,000 people here, and you're asking us this question." So she gave us that special attention. I mean, amongst all that people, right? She still recognized who we were and why we were there. And we told her, "Yeah, this is home," and stuff like that. She said, come sit here. Somehow or other, the volunteers helped us grab on stage, and we sat behind Amma for a long time. That was really nice. So the story goes on. So the program kept going on and on. The local TV stations then picked it up and started flashing that Amma is still giving darshan, right? And people started coming again. So at 10 o'clock in the morning, it was still crowded, right? Give a little bit of context. So the police officers who've been working all night doing crowd control and stuff, they were exhausted, right? They were already tired, famished, because it's already 12 hours by that time for them, right? And the volunteers were all tired, but the program is still going on. Amma gave darshan till 4:30 that evening, right? From 6 o'clock in the evening all the way till next day evening 4:30. The estimate was more than 100,000 people came for darshan that day. And Amma finished, got into her camper, and drove to the next venue, which was Bangalore. And the next day morning, the program started, right? It was not like, okay, I'm going to take the next 3 days off and chill, right? So that goes on. Another little anecdote. So back in the U.S. when we were there, as some of you all know, we've had, challenges with kids, right? So we've had 5 miscarriages, and after a period of time, we recognize, I guess that's what the calling is, Okay, we don't have any kids. So we had, a spare room always kept aside, thinking, that's going to be the kids' room. And eventually we kind of said, you know what? And this is Surya's thing. She's like, okay, Amma is our child, right? So we just kind of say, okay, Mole, come, dinner time, right? Things like that. So it is a little thing that we did among ourselves. And, we didn't talk much about it, just went on. So we went for darshan one day in San Ramon, and we're going up to the line, and Amma pulls us up and says, "Oh, I'm your child now, is it?" Just like that, right? So another one which is very interesting for us. So this is the winter tour in San Ramon, many, many years back. So I'm not sure if many of you have been to San Ramon. It's rolling hills. The hall it seats about 800 people nicely inside the hall, and it gets very crowded, right? So this is a retreat, and as you know, in the retreat, the second day Amma serves dinner, right? So, in putting context, this is winter in San Ramon. It is cold. Kind of dampy, but it doesn't snow in California, luckily, right? And as usual, the hall is full, right? Second day, the hall is full. Amma is giving darshan at 10 o'clock in the morning. And Amma is very getting upset that people couldn't get into the hall, right? People were standing outside and trying to come in from the side doors and things like that. And, she's still giving darshan, and then, she was getting very upset. And then she calls the Swamis, and she gets upset at them. And, so they all kind of disperse away. And Amma calls local volunteers and says, demolish all these offices now. Right, there were these bookshop offices and some administrative offices downstairs in the main hall, right? And Sevite saying, Amma, you said now? She said, yes, now. Right? Can you imagine as darshan is going on, people are coming in, we have people with saws and drills and taking down partitions in the middle of the hall, right? Because Amma recognizes that this is going to get really crowded today. Right, and people still coming. I think we had about close to about 1,300, 1,400 plus people for that retreat that day. Anyways, the weather started getting cold and started getting cloudy. Right, we checked the weather forecast, and the forecast was that it's going to be rainy and hailing. Okay, a little bit more context. So, classically in San Ramon, the main hall is where Amma gives darshan. And for the dinner, there's a place called the Mandavam, which is a little bit further down. So it's got to kind of walk down a hill. It's a little bit of a walk downhill into a big hall. And that's where Amma normally serves dinner, right? And so it's a, challenging little walk downhill. So we were wondering, okay, now what's going to happen, given this weather? And I think the senior Swamis, given Amma's state with all the devotees not being able to come in, they were kind of avoiding going in front of Amma at that point. For some brilliant reason, they looked at me and said, Mona, you go and ask Amma. I'm like, why me? Right? At that time, I guess I was the only one there at that point in time that spoke a little bit of broken Malayalam. So I said, okay, fine, like as if I knew what I was doing. So I slowly made my way up to Amma, stood behind for a little while, and I slowly kneeled in front of her, and I said, or rather behind her, and I said, Amma, evening is going to be kind of raining and hailing, so shall we just bring the food to the main hall and we can serve it here? We'll make all the arrangements to make it happen. Amma looked at me like, you are a fool, right? He said, no, we'll serve it there. Okay, Amma. I got up and left. So I went and told Swami, I'm like, no, Amma said serve it there. Swamiji all looked at me like, okay. So anyways, fast forward, it was about 4:30. So from 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was pouring, right? Heavy rain. About 4 o'clock, it started hailing. I mean, it was just coming down, buckets of hail, right? We were looking up at the sky. It was pitch dark. We were like, how is this ever going to work, right? So one of the senior Swamis said, I know Amma said, have it here, but let's load the trucks, all right? Take all the food, put in the trucks, get ready, right? We will have to move it to the hall. So we said, okay, fine. So we loaded all the trucks, ready to move. Around 4:30, 5:30, we heard that it was the last question. It's a Q&A session going on. So we heard Amma's answering the last question. And so typically by 6 o'clock, Amma will be ready to go for, serve dinner, right? So we were like, okay. And all of a sudden at 5:30, you wouldn't believe this, right? The rain stopped. Not only did the rain stop, the clouds cleared to a point where it is crystal clear, right? Nothing was happening here, right? What are you talking about? 6 o'clock, Amma finishes she normally does a small bhajan, finishes the bhajan, and she gets up and walks right down the hill. And all of us are standing there, not prepared. Food still in the truck, right? Frantically taking, stuff off the truck, putting back on the thing. Everything that should have been done like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we were frantically doing at last minute. I mean, if we just had the consciousness to recognize when Amma says, do it, right? So, who are we to ask her questions? Just a few experiments. So hopefully that was a little inspiring for all of us. Namah Shivaya.
Now observe silent meditation for 5 minutes.
Hallelujah. വന്നതിനെന്തു ബന്ധം തിരുനാമമുരച്ചിടാനോ തിരുനാമമുരച്ചിടാനോ
भक्ति सुधार सके मृद भक्ति सुधार सके
അഴലാളിവരെ പുഴമ്പിൽ പദതാരത്തിലെന്നിടുന്നു കരികെന്നുടെ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ മൃദുഭക്തി സുധാര സഖി മൃദുഭക്തി സുധാര സഖി കുംഭോദര വരദാ ഗജമുഖ ശംഭുകുമാര ഗണപതി ഭഗവൻ ശംഭുകുമാര ഗണപതി ഭഗവൻ കുംഭോദര വരദാ ഐങ്കര സംഭവാ ಸಂಕಟಹರಣ ನಲ್ಗತಿ ಅರುಳುಕ ಶಿವಸದನ ಐಂಕರ ಸಂಭವ ಸಂಕಟಹರಣ ನಲ್ಗತಿ ಅರುಳುಕ ಶಿವಸದನ അൻപിയലും മിഴി ഇൻപമുടടിയനിൽ ശങ്കരസൂനോ കലിയണമേ ശങ്കരസൂനോ കലിയണമേ കുംഭോദര വരദാ ഗജമുഖ ശംഭുകുമാര ഗണപതി ഭഗവൻ ശംഭുകുമാര ഗണപതി ഭഗവൻ കുംഭോദര वरदा आदिनाथने भवनदि तरणा करुणालयमय शुभधरे
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 आनन्दामृत विघ्न विनाशक कृपयरुलीडुक दुरितहरे कृपयरुलीडुक दुरितहरे कुम्भोदर वरदा गजमुखा शम्भुकुमारा गणपति भगवन्
शम्भुकुमारा गणपति भगवन्
कुम्भोदर वरदा
कृष्ण केशव माधव कृष्ण कृष्ण राधा गोविन्द कृष्ण कृष्ण केशव माधव कृष्ण कृष्ण राधा गोविन्द कृष्ण कृष्ण केशव माधव कृष्ण कृष्ण राधा गोविन्द कृष्ण कृष्ण केशव माधव कृष्ण 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 वेदान्त पाठं मा किल कृष्ण वेदान्तं नीवैदे कृष्ण कृष्ण वेदान्त पाठं मा किल कृष्ण वेदान्तं नीवैदे कृष्ण कृष्ण वेदान्त पाठं मा किल कृष्ण वेदान्तं नीवैदे कृष्ण कृष्ण वेदान्त पाठं मा किल कृष्ण वेदान्तं కృష్ణ ఉన్నది నీవే కాదా కృష్ణ కృష్ణ రాధా గోవింద కృష్ణ కృష్ణ కేశవ మాధవ కృష్ణ 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 మందు తిన్న నోరు చూపు కృష్ణ విశ్వమే నీలో ఉన్నది కృష్ణ మందు తిన్న నోరు చూపు కృష్ణ విశ్వమే నీలో ఉన్నది కృష్ణ మందు తిన్న నోరు చూపు కృష్ణ విశ్వమే నీలో ఉన్నది కృష్ణ మందు తిన్న నోరు చూపు కృష్ణ విశ్వమే నీలో ఉన్నది కృష్ణ జగమే నీ లీల స్వప్నము కృష్ణ జగమే నీ లీల స్వప్నము కృష్ణ బ్రహ్మము నీవే కాదా కృష్ణ కృష్ణ బ్రహ్మము నీవే కాదా కృష్ణ కృష్ణ రాధా గోవింద కృష్ణ కృష్ణ కేశవ మాధవ కృష్ణ 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 నీ కథలే మాకు శ్రవణము కృష్ణ నీ లీలే మననము కృష్ణ కృష్ణ నీ కథలే మాకు శ్రవణము కృష్ణ నీ లీలే మననము కృష్ణ కృష్ణ నీ కథలే మాకు శ్రవణము కృష్ణ నీ లీలే మననము కృష్ణ కృష్ణ నీ కథలే మాకు శ్రవణము కృష్ణ నీ లీలే మననము కృష్ణ కృష్ణ నీ రూపమే మాకు ధ్యానము కృష్ణ నీ రూపమే మాకు ధ్యానము కృష్ణ నీపై ప్రేమను ఇవ్వు కృష్ణ కృష్ణ నీపై ప్రేమను ఇవ్వు కృష్ణ కృష్ణ రాధా గోవింద కృష్ణ కృష్ణ కేశవ మాధవ కృష్ణ 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 కృష్ణ
जग भयभञ्जक परमेश्वर शरणं मतिनायक विनाश त्रिपुरान्धक शरणं
जग भयभञ्जक परमेश्वर शरणं मतिनायक विनाशक त्रिपुरान्धक शरणं
भवमोचक भयभञ्जक परमेश्वर शरणं
परमेश्वर शरणं मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
सकलेश्वर सर्वोत्तम परिपावन मूर्ति सदनं तव चरणाम्बुज अभयं शुभमूर्ति
सकलेश्वर सर्वोत्तम परिपावन मूर्ति सततं तव चरणाम्बुज अभयं शुभमूर्ति
सकलेश्वर सर्वोत्तम परिपावन मूर्ति सदनं तव चरणाम्बुज अभयं शुभमूर्ति
सकलेश्वर सर्वोत्तम परिपावन मूर्ति सततं तव चरणाम्बुज अभयं शुभमूर्ति
भवमोचक भयवन्यक परमेश्वर शरणं
मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
शशिशेखर समदायक चिरसेवित भगवन् कलयाम्यहमनिशं तव मनमोहनरूपम्
शशिशेखर समदायक सुरसेवित भगवन् कलयाम्यहमनिशं तव मनमोहनरूपम्
शशिशेखर समदायक सुरसेवित भगवन् कलयाम्यहमनिशं तव मनमोहनरूपम्
शशिशेखर समदायक सुरसेवित भगवन् कलयाम्यहमनिशं तव मनमोहनरूपम्
भवमोचक भयवन्दक परमेश्वर शरणं
मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
शिवशङ्कर हर शङ्कर भव शङ्कर शरणं हर शङ्कर शिवशङ्कर शरणं तव चरणं
शिवशङ्कर हर शङ्कर भव शङ्कर शरणं हर शङ्कर शिवशङ्कर शरणं तव चरणं
शिवशङ्कर हर शङ्कर भव शङ्कर शरणं हर शङ्कर शिवशङ्कर शरणं तव चरणं
शिवशङ्कर हर शङ्कर भव शङ्कर शरणं हर शङ्कर शिवशङ्कर शरणं तव चरणं
भवमोचक भयवञ्जक परमेश्वर शरणं मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
भवमोचक भयभञ्जक परमेश्वर शरणं मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
मदिनायक मृतिनाशक त्रिपुरान्तक शरणं
भक्त हनुमान जय जय राम भक्त हनुमान
राम भक्त हनुमान जय जय राम भक्त हनुमान
राम भक्त हनुमान जय जय राम भक्त हनुमान
राम भक्त हनुमान जय जय राम भक्त हनुमान
अंजनमय आंजनेय अद्भुतने हनुमंत
अंजनमय आंजनेय अद्भुतने हनुमंत
अंजनमय आंजनेय
குமாரா வந்தோள் மென்மதில் வழிவழகா
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
மோதிரம் தந்து சீதையின் வதனம் மலர் செய்தவன் நீ அல்லவா
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 ராமனின் சோகம் மாற்றியதாலே சுந்தர காண்டம் உனதல்லவா
ராமனின் சோகம் மாற்றியதாலே சுந்தர காண்டம் உனதல்லவா
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராமனின் கதையை கேட்பதற்கென்று வரம் பெற்றதாலே சிரஞ்சீவி
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 ராமனை வணங்கும் அடியார் தனக்கு காவலனாக வருவாய் நீ.
ராமனை வணங்கும் அடியவர் தமக்கு காவலனாக வருவாய் நீ
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ஜானகி ராமன் அழகிய உருவம் நிறைந்திருக்கும் நெஞ்சினிலே
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 அஞ்சுதலில்லா ஆஞ்சநேயன் போலிலை வைத்து பூமியிலே
அஞ்சுதலில்லா ஆஞ்சநேயன் கோவிலை வைத்த பூமியிலே
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
ராம ராம ஜெய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜெய சீதாராம்
जय जय देवी दयाल हरी
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 जननी सरस्वती पालय मां
जननी सरस्वती पालय मां
जननी सरस्वती पालय मां
जननी सरस्वती पालय मां
जय जय देवी दयाल अमले कमलासन सहिते
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
चतुर्मुख पाले मां पाहि
चतुर्मुख पाले मां पाहि
चतुर्मुख पाले मां पाहि
चतुर्मुख पाले मां पाहि
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
जय जय देवी दयालहरी
जय देवी दयालहरी
जय जय देवी दयालहरी
जय देवी दयालहरी
जननी सरस्वती पालय माम्
जननी सरस्वती पालय माम्
जननी सरस्वती पालय माम्
जननी सरस्वती पालय माम्
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अमले कमलासन सहिते
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
अद्भुत चरिते पालय माम्
चतुर्मुख बाले मां पाहि
चतुर्मुख बाले मां पाहि
चतुर्मुख बाले मां पाहि
चतुर्मुख बाले मां पाहि
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
वाणी सरस्वती वाग्देवी
जय जय देवी दयालहरी
जय देवी दयालहरी
जय जय देवी दयालहरी
जय देवी दयालहरी
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 दयालहरी दयालहरी दयालहरी दयालहरी दयालहरी दयालहरी दयालहरी दयालहरी जय जय देवी दयालहरी
जय देवी दयालहरी
जय जय देवी दयालहरी
जय देवी दयालहरी जगजननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी मङ्गल आरति मातृभवानी अमृत वर्षिणी माता अमृतानंदमयी प्रेम भक्ति संदायिनी माता अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी शमनमदायिनी मनलयकारिणी अमृतानंदमयी सततं मम हृदि वसता देवी अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी निरंतर हृदये अमृतानंदमयी परमहंसपदनिलये देवी अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी गणि वरनिवारिणि अमृतानंदमयी जन परिपालिनी जयताम् अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी चरण पूजित जय जगदम्बा अमृतानंदमयी सहज समाधि सुधन्ये देवी अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी जय जय जननी वन्दे अमृतानंदमयी मंगल आरती माता भवानी अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी माता अमृतानंदमयी।
जय बोलो सद्गुरु माता अमृतानंदमयी देवी की
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्।
Om Amriteshwari Namaha. The society wishes to thank Amrita Menon and Vinny for sponsoring today's puja. The society also wishes to thank Dakshina and Shivani for today's Annadaram. Our dear sister Palmeen is unwell and has been admitted to the hospital. Let us all chant the Dhanvantari Maha Mantra 3 times and pray for her well-being.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः।
The Ma Om White Flowers of Peace meditation for the APAC region will be conducted by Madhavaji on Sunday, 19th of July, which is today at 4 p.m. Singapore time. Mother's Kitchen. In the lead up to Guru Purnima, we will be having the vegetable cutting on 25th of July, Saturday, between 4:30 to 5:30 p.m., followed by packing and distribution on 26th July, Sunday, between 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the center. For more information, please contact Nanda Kumar or Aditya Santosh.
Om Amriteshwari Namaha. I hope and pray that all of you are keeping well. Guru Purnima is upon us once again. I dare say that even if Amma's children are unable to celebrate any other occasion, they should celebrate at least 2 days each year, Guru Purnima and Amma's birthday. Why Amma's birthday? The answer is obvious. If Amma had not taken the form she has, where would most of us be, spiritually speaking? It's through that compassionate human form that grace, guidance, and divine love have entered our lives. Amma often says there are no disciples, therefore there is no Guru. As long as Arjuna regarded Sri Krishna merely as a friend, Krishna related to him as one friend would to another. But the moment Arjuna sensed that there was something more to Krishna's enchanting human form, his attitude began to change. As Arjuna's reverence deepened, Krishna revealed more of his divine nature, and when Arjuna finally surrendered at the Lord's feet, Krishna fully manifested his Guru nature. Most of us sense Amma's divinity, and that's why we are drawn to her. We may not be able to explain who or what Amma truly is, but we know that she is no ordinary person. We sense her divine dimensions, and we know that she is someone to whom we can turn for guidance, strength, and solace. The Guru is the surest guide on the spiritual path, and for that reason alone, Guru Purnima deserves to be a red-letter day in every devotee's calendar. This year, Amriteshwari Society is organizing a full day of Guru Purnima celebrations at the Amma Centre. Admittedly, Guru Purnima falls on a Wednesday, which may not be the most convenient day for most of us, yet for Amma's sake, it's worth making a special effort. If attending both the morning and evening sessions isn't possible for you, perhaps you could commit yourself to attending at least one of them. Amma has nothing to gain from us. No true Guru stands to gain anything from anyone. The benefit is entirely ours. The loss too is ours if we allow this precious opportunity to pass us by without offering our gratitude and reverence to Amma, our most beloved Guru. So please do set aside some time on July 29th to join or to take part in the Guru Purnima celebrations at the center. Let's come together as Amma's children and offer our love, gratitude, and prayers at the feet of the Guru who has illumined our lives. Thank you so much. Om Shai.
Guru Purnima celebrations will be conducted on 29th of July, 2026 Wednesday. The morning program will be between 7 to 11:30 a.m. So 7 to 9 a.m. will be the Mahaganapati Homam, followed by the 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. we'll have the Sri Lalita Sahasranama Puja, as well as the evening session between 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. with the Sri Satyanarayana Katha and the participatory puja with Archana. We humbly invite devotees to come forward and offer their loving support by sponsoring our upcoming Sunday Satsangs and contributing to the Annadanam program. WhatsApp channel. We are transitioning our regular society WhatsApp broadcast group to a dedicated WhatsApp channel. All society activities and updates will now be shared through this channel. Please approach one of our youth volunteers for assistance with joining and configuring the WhatsApp channel, including notification settings, so that you receive alerts whenever a new message is posted. Om Amriteshwari Namaha.